Welcome back to Maserati, part 6 for the F1 Manager 24 career mode. So this video, as you already know, is going to be heavily edited. How it's going to work? I'm going to do the races, record them, upload them. If you want to see the entire race pan out, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and around the time that this video comes out, the first part of the first full race will have been uploaded, if I remember it correctly. So don't have to worry, that's how it's gonna be. I record these videos in its entirety, so without any editing or whatsoever. So if you do like what you see, what you hear, please do hit like button. It helps me out a lot to do everything right. I was going to do simulating the races to just get through it more quickly, but I decided that's not in the spirit of the entire race weekend, so let's just not do that. And because I'm a masochist and speeding through stuff is important. Anyway, first things first, car components. Last time out, we were very close to point. We're going to install a replacement for side pod, which we manufactured extra of because we saw it coming. Next thing that we need to keep an eye on is chassis, front wing, rear wing, and the powertrain. Chassis seems to be the next one that we need to keep an eye on. Chassis and rear wing is what we should probably manufacture just to get ahead of the curve. Let's just go for 2, and we'll just have that manufactured and the chassis, just to be ahead of any potential problems, so that we don't have to worry about any damages mid-weekend. Because let's not forget, Miami is a double race weekend. What we discussed, because it's been about like 2 weeks since I recorded the first 5 parts. By this time, I think everything should be out until part 5, so it's gonna be pretty important. Things we need to keep in mind. We already have a new head of aerodynamics coming in for next season. Arlene Pallaire, someone we need to look into potentially getting for next season. It's looking like we're probably gonna sign Randeep Singh specifically. We will sign him around a little before the summer break. And I think we don't have any more CFD or a wind tunnel left over, so we need to start focusing on that. What we're gonna do is, after this rear wing design comes in, we're gonna research rear wing. That's gonna be our next course of action. What we're gonna do is gonna stagger the research and the development a little bit, so that we have so underfloor, rear wing, and suspension are going to be the main ones that need to be researched. So we're going to do now the front wing, the rear wing research. We're going to develop a new front wing. Once that's completed, we'll do that one research, and we'll continue to underfloor. We'll do that. Basically, we'll be doing 2 or 3 projects per season. Per what do you call it? Per thingamabobber, per testing period. Sorry, wow. I had to read to understand that. Brain is not braining. Perfect. That gets us the most improvement without losing out a whole lot. Yeah, we're not gonna go with that. We'll do 2 people doing that. 40 days. Yes, it's gonna take some time. That means it will get it in for Barcelona, at least one driver will have it, and then for Austria, we'll have everyone on the same one. We'll kind of be running with, I think that gets some major performance, right? Yes, it loses in top speed, but that's something we should be okay with. Okay, that will come in for what date? 30 days. That means also for Spain. Spain is going to be our first major upgrade, it seems. Okay. And that's going to get us a major bump up in high speed, which I like a lot. So our chassis will also come in for... So we're going to have one driver is going to have a major upgrade by the time that Spain rolls around. That's beautiful. That's perfect. I like that a lot. So, let's get into the race targets. We're not gonna go too high. We're not gonna aim too high. We're just gonna go for it. FP1 we do simulate anyway. I'm not gonna change that. I'm gonna keep going.
Once again, we touched down in Miami.
If you like what you see so far, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you're watching this after the fact, let's make it a good one. Okay, a lot of straights, but needs some cornering ability. Same thing here. We're gonna simulate that. We're not changing components just yet. Let's take a look. P6, P7, ahead of a Mercedes and a Red Bull. That's insane. That is absolutely crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I think this might have been our best qualifying thus far. Don't quote me on it, but I think
Well, the
this
excitement levels continue.
is wild stuff. Schwartzman taking to all of this like a duck to water. Looking good.
Here is the winner in today's sprint.
Oof. That's unfortunate, but we can finish ahead of one Mercedes, if not two. That was a great race.
The competition.
It could have. We could have been very much in the points, but these two drivers were just monstrous. We stood no chance. Our qualifying pace was incredible.
There's tension in
They just had a botched qualifying. So Red Bull front row lockout. Cool. A 28.3, we could have been ahead of Piastri. That's it, really. It's gonna be a little too much, but 6 seconds to Alonso. 5 seconds to Alonso. 4 seconds to Alonso on the final lap. 3.5. 2.4. Crap. Okay. We just missed out. But 11th and 12th. That's very close to where we expect ourselves to be. And that's already getting even closer. And we don't even have our first major upgrades coming in yet. That's going to be in Barcelona. Now, we expect to gain a lot out of that. Any big movements? Yeah, Oscar Piastri going from P10 or P9 to P3. McLaren getting some major points. Norris trying to get close to Verstappen. Verstappen having a overall better weekend. McLaren trying to make gains on Ferrari, getting quite a bit of points. We're holding steady in 7th. Could be better, but we're very close. It's looking pretty decent. And our pit stop's not looking amazing yet. We're better than Mercedes at least, which is nice to see. Aha, that's why we lost out. We had a 4-second deficit in raising the car. Which means we could have had points had it not been for that second pit stop mess up. We still get some money coming in. 350k overall. That's good. So we're gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you want to see these entire races, if you have not seen them so far, please leave that in the comments. And maybe we'll move on to just doing the entire video, entire races on camera. Slightly edited, but full races. Anyway, peace out and get out of here.